Good morning, and once again welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths with Ease by Mr. Kamotho. And in this video I want us to just learn a bit of skills, or apply a bit of skills that we learned in the slides about surds and simplification of surds. And we are told simplify, and the first one is root 12. And the way we have been taught is that we should look at 12 as a result of two numbers which have been multiplied together to give us 12. One of the numbers has to be a perfect square, meaning that it has a perfect square root, no fractions, no decimals. And when I look at 12, I see 4 times 3. And 4 is a perfect square. So in part A, we are talking of root 4 times the root of 3. And the root of 4 is known. The square root of 4 is simply known. It is 2. 2 times root 3, and that is now the simplification of that first part. That being the case, we now go to part B. And in part B, you can say we have root 20 all over 2. And this root 20 all over 2, it is now the 20 that is under the root. And as we can see, again, we should write 20. We should look at it as a product of two numbers, whereby one of them is a perfect square. And again, we are going to have 4 times 5. And therefore, 4 times 5 is 20. And in this case, you're going to have the square root of 4 times the square root of 5, everything over 2. This is now already becoming 2 root 5, because the square root of 4 is 2, so 2 root of 5 everything over 2. And as you can see, these 2 and 2 will cancel out, and eventually we'll have the root of 5 as the final submission, or the final answer to that question. Look at part C. 5 root 6 minus 2 root 24 plus root 294. There is nothing we can do about 5 root 6, because there is no way 6 can be written as a product of two numbers where one of them is a perfect square. We don't have. The only product factors which can give us a 6 is 1 and 6, and we cannot do that because we'll just be going back to what we initially had. The other one is 2 times 3. Neither 2 nor 3 is a perfect square, and that is just it. So we write it the way it is, 5 root 6. But look at 24. 24 can be written as 4 times 6. So we are going to have 2, the root of 4 times the root of 6. That is 4 times 6 is 24, and 4 is actually a perfect square. Look at 294. We have to be careful here, because we have a root 6 here, and we are going to have a root 6 here. It is likely that we are going to have a root 6 here, such that we will eventually collect the like terms. And the first thing I would do is to divide 2 for 294 by 6. 294 you divide by 6 to see if I will get a perfect square. And sure enough, 294 divided by 6 is 49. And 49 is a perfect square of 7. So the root of 49 times the root of 6. Let us now get the square root. This one remains 5 root 6 minus 2 times 2, because this is 2, root 4 is 2, minus 2 times 2 is 4 root 6. And this is 7 root 6 plus 7 root 6, because the root of 49 is simply 7 root 6. And therefore, While there now, we can talk of, because all of them are root 6, root 6, root 6. It's like 5x minus 4x plus 7x. So root 6 is actually a common number. Even if we were to get root 6 outside, we're going to have inside 5 minus 4 plus 7. And now what is inside here? 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. So eventually we have 8 root 6. And that is the final answer to that question. Thank you, and let us meet in the next video.